Is there a tradition more American than Black Friday? After the Thanksgiving holiday and eating and drinking everything in sight, waking up at 4:30 in the morning to go wait an hour and a half outside of a store to save a couple $100 on a TV, all the while fighting your fellow Americans. Who knows? Maybe this year you'll get an air fryer or a muffin maker. Let's talk about some disturbing things that have occurred on Black Friday. Hey, spooky people, it's your best friend Kenny here. And today we're going to talk about some spooky, disturbing Black Friday events. This is part of our Thanksgiving week spooky coverage, Spooky Thanksgiving. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, The Spooky Lawyer. I have created a playlist for the spooky holidays, so you can just head over to that playlist after you're done watching this video and watch the other Spooky Thanksgiving and the coming soon Spooky Christmas videos. Actually, watch my whole playlist with your family on Thanksgiving. Your family's going to love me. Invite me into your home on Thanksgiving. As always, if there is a spooky story you would like me to cover, send me an email at thespookylawyer@gmail.com. All right. Let's talk about some disturbing Black Friday events. Let's get spooky. Joel Michael Guy. The unaliving of Joel Guy Sr. and Lisa Guy by their son Joel Michael Guy Jr. is one of the most disturbing cases I have ever heard. Joel Guy Sr. and Lisa Guy were an ordinary couple living in Hardin Valley, Tennessee. They had been married for over 30 years and had 4 children, including Joel Michael Guy Jr. Joel Jr. was a 28-year-old college student who had been financially dependent on his parents for his entire life. However, Joel Guy Sr. and Lisa Guy had decided to retire, which caused a strain in their relationship because it was going to cut off Joel Jr.'s financial support. On Thanksgiving weekend in 2016, Joel Jr. traveled from his Louisiana apartment to his parents' home in Tennessee for Thanksgiving. It was a normal holiday. However, after the holiday, Joel Jr. brutally attacked his parents. He waited in his home and ambushed them. First, when his father arrived home, he stabbed him at least 42 times. And then, when his mother arrived home, she was stabbed at least 31 times. The story doesn't end there, though. Joel planned out this attack and planned out his way of getting away with this. He had an elaborate plan to attempt to dispose of the bodies and any evidence. He dismembered his parents' bodies. He placed various body parts in Rubbermaid type containers and created a homemade acid type solution to attempt to dissolve them. He increased the heat in the house and bought space heaters to hopefully, in his mind, increase the decomposition. And he boiled his mom's head in a pot on the stove. He wrote all of these plans down in a notebook, which was eventually discovered by investigators and was a big part of the evidence against him at trial. When Lisa Guy's coworkers became concerned that she didn't show up to work after the holiday weekend, they called police for a welfare check at the Guy residence. The police stumbled upon a gruesome scene. Blood everywhere, murder weapons, Joel Jr.'s fingerprints all over the place.
This is body cam video from November 2016. Worn by a Knox County Sheriff's officer as he goes inside the Guy family home on Golden View Lane.
Knox County Sheriff's Office!
They're following up on a welfare check. They announce themselves.
Police!
And get no answer.
Police Department, Sheriff's Office!
Moving through the house, they find signs of a crime scene unfold before their eyes.
Knox County Sheriff's Office!
Stephen Ballard, with KCSO at the time, walks us through what we're watching from the witness stand today.
It appears that Officer Graves had went into one of the guy's vehicle. I couldn't tell what he was doing at that point, but the garage door does open.
It looks like blood. Anybody got gloves on? Yeah, I'm not close.
Joel Jr. was also caught on video attempting to buy cleaning supplies. Joel was arrested at his Louisiana apartment and he was extradited to Tennessee to face charges. He was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder, 2 counts of felony murder, and 2 counts of abuse of a corpse. The defense attempted to argue that Joel acted in a fit of rage and did not plan the murders. However, Joel Jr.'s detailed notes regarding the murders contradicted that defense. Joel Jr. was found guilty on all charges, and he was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. Prosecutors argued, and it really seems to be the case, that the motive for this horrific crime was Joel Jr. financial support being cut off. What a terrifying crime. What a terrifying person. This is one of those cases that stands out in its brutal nature. The 2008 Walmart Stampede. On Black Friday in 2008, in Valley Stream, New York, a massive crowd of eager shoppers, estimated to be around 2,000. The store was to open at 5 a.m., and as that opening time approached, the crowd became increasingly agitated. The situation spiraled out of control as the crowd surged forward, breaking down the doors and rushing into the store. In their eagerness to get Black Friday deals, and a temporary worker, Dimete Demore, was trampled to death by the crowd.
The holiday shopping season got off to a violent start. A temporary Walmart worker was trampled to death by shoppers eager for post-Thanksgiving bargains. About 2,000 people waited outside this New York Walmart before it opened early on Black Friday. Witnesses said once the doors opened, the impatient crowd knocked the worker down, and then some shoppers stepped over him and streamed into the store on Long Island. Dozens of store employees tried to help the man, but it was too late. At least 4 other people, including a woman who was 8 months pregnant, were treated for minor injuries. The store was closed for several hours after the incident. Investigators said they were reviewing surveillance videos, and some said criminal charges are possible in the case.
Absolutely terrible story, an absolute senseless death, an example about the callousness of humanity's greed at times. 34-year-old temporary Walmart employee Dimete Demore was trampled to death by the onrushing shoppers. And despite the efforts of other employees to help him, the crowd continued pushing forward. In addition to the death of Demore, several other shoppers were injured in the stampede, including a pregnant woman who was hurt and required hospitalization.
Well, we moved out to Nassau County, Ken and Lori, and I want to show you some pictures here of the Black Friday holiday rush. You know, we do a lot of joking about it, but we got a serious situation here at the Green Acre Shopping Plaza here in Nassau County. First of all, I want to show you a few things. This is the parking lot. The bottom of your screen looks like the parking lot. That's not. That's Merrick Road itself. So we've got big delays in both directions. Now, look at how packed the parking lot is here at the Green Acre Shopping Plaza. From there, I'm going to take you back to the Walmart store. We have been told that at about 5 a.m. when this Walmart store opened, as the rush of people went inside, a woman fell, having suffered a heart attack just inside of the store. From that point on, emergency authorities here responded. You can see all the Nassau County Police. That woman has been taken to a local hospital. And in the meantime, the Walmart store has been temporarily closed down. You can see the police line set up outside. So we do have a bit of chaos here at the Green Acre Shopping Plaza in Nassau County. As you can see, again, the police have responded. The Walmart has been shut down and that woman has been taken to a local hospital. Take it slow out there, folks. It's only shopping. We'll be here to keep you updated throughout the morning. We're live over Valley Stream, Long Island. John Del Giorno, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
The Nassau County Police investigated the incident, but criminal charges were never filed. Now, it's easy to blame the crowd here, and the crowd obviously is to blame as the cause of the death, but Walmart is responsible for this death. And it's because that they lacked the proper safety protocols to protect the crowd on this night. They should have known how many people were going to be able to be there, and when there were too many people and the crowd was out of control, they should have had people who were able to come out. They should have hired better security, better crowd control to protect their workers and the people in the crowd. Brutal. Again, that someone would lose their life at a Walmart over good sales. The 2011 Los Angeles pepper spray incident. This one is also at Walmart. At a Los Angeles Walmart, a woman used pepper spray on fellow shoppers to gain an advantage in purchasing a discounted Xbox. And approximately 20 people were injured by the spray. Here's what happened. On Black Friday at a Walmart store in Porter Ranch, California, the store opened its doors for Black Friday sales, and a large crowd of shoppers surged inside, eager to get their Black Friday deals. Again, people love their deals. There were limited quantities of certain products for sale, and the shoppers were attempting to get those items. In the midst of this chaos, a woman, Elizabeth Macias, used pepper spray on fellow shoppers in order to get an advantage in getting the Xbox. This pepper spraying injured approximately 20 people, including children. Victims experienced burning sensations in their eyes and respiratory distress, and the incident caused panic and disruption within the store. And frankly, everyone here is lucky that it just caused pepper spray related injuries and didn't lead to trampling or other type of escalation, because this could have gone a lot worse. Luckily people only had minor injuries. Elizabeth Macias was arrested and charged with assault with a deadly weapon, as well as child endangerment because her own children were present during the incident. She pled no contest to the charges. She was sentenced to probation, community service, and required to attend anger management classes. She was also ordered to pay restitution to victims. I think she also probably should have been banned from Walmart. It's unclear. And, the judge actually probably should have said, you're not allowed to go to Black Friday sales in general. Judges can do that. It's unclear if that was part of her sentence or not, but it certainly would be deserved if it was. The 2016 Reno, Nevada shooting. Again, another Walmart case. I'm starting to think that Walmart might be the most dangerous place to go on Black Friday. On Thanksgiving night, a dispute broke out between two drivers in the parking lot of a Walmart store in Reno. The argument stemmed from a disagreement over a parking space. The altercation quickly escalated, and one of the drivers, a 33-year-old man, was fatally shot. The initial reports suggest that the victim may have been hitting the shooter's car with an object, possibly a stick or a bat, before the shooting. The Reno Police Department investigated the incident, and they sought public assistance in locating the suspect's vehicle, which was described as a dark-colored Toyota Camry with damage to one of the side windows. The shooter was caught, but ultimately no charges were filed against the shooter, as the investigation concluded that the shooting was justified as an act of self-defense given the circumstances. Again, this is just a senseless act of violence, and what an awful way to lose your life in a Walmart parking lot trying to buy, a crock pot that's on sale or a TV. Romeoville Kohls, Thanksgiving night 2013. For those that don't know, a Kohl's is a kind of a department clothing store that's popular in the Midwest. I don't know if it's popular anywhere else, but around 10 p.m. on Thanksgiving night, as Black Friday shopping was getting underway, police responded to a report of shoplifting at a Kohl's store in Romeoville, Illinois. Romeoville is a suburb of Chicago. As officers approached, one of the suspects ran out of the store and jumped into a waiting getaway car. An officer attempted to apprehend the suspect, but got his arm trapped in the car door as the driver sped off, dragging the officer along the pavement. Another officer on the scene, witnessing his fellow officer being dragged, fired shots at the fleeing vehicle to stop it, and the driver was hit in the arm. The officer who was dragged sustained a shoulder injury, and the driver of the getaway car was also injured by the gunshot. Both were taken to the hospital, but their injuries were non-life-threatening. The suspects were taken into custody. The passenger who slammed the car door on the officer's arm was charged with attempted murder. And the driver also faced charges. Again, make sure you're subscribed to this channel, The Spooky Lawyer. Go watch the other spooky holiday videos that we're posting this week in the spooky holiday playlist. Follow me on Blue Sky. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Twitter. Like this video, share this video, watch this video, and watch my whole playlist with your family on Thanksgiving. Your family's going to love me. Invite me into your home on Thanksgiving. If there are any spooky, disturbing stories you would like me to cover, send me an email. Some emails have been coming in with some good spooky stories, and I will be getting to all of them. So, again, send me an email. Leave it in the comments. If you're shy, you want to just tag me on TikTok or Twitter or Blue Sky to some sort of spooky story, go ahead and do that. Thank you for watching my video, and please, this holiday, stay spooky.